And that's okay. I'm gonna hold for that sound real quick. Thanks.
3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, everybody? My name is Michael E. Murphy. I'm one half of the Brothers Murph, and it's time for Metagame Minute. That's right. And today I want to talk about something that I feel like comes up a lot. Nick and I do top 10s on this channel. If you didn't know, we have a new one coming out with Matthew Jude this Thursday, actually, so check it out. And one thing that I see sometimes on comments on our top 10s is that we are cult of the new, and sometimes it seems like when people are taking umbrage with our list, they'll say, "Oh, all these games are so new. It's cult of the new," and that's okay. I don't mind people caring if things are new or not or whatever, or saying cult of the new. It's just something I've noticed that comes up a lot, and I wonder, is it so bad to be cult of the new? Is it really the end of the world to enjoy newer games more than older games, or be more exposed to newer games and play them more often than older games? And there's a couple things I want to bring up in relation to that. For one, I haven't been playing board games that long, guys. It's been like 5 years that I've been playing games recently, and really like the last 3 years that I've been heavy in. Nick and I, for a long time, had a few games. We had like Settlers of Catan, Pandemic, and Zombicide. We had like those 3 games. We were living with those things for years, literally years. And then we got like a couple more, and then we just went crazy, okay? So most of our exposure from board games is just from the last few years, so that's like where our reference level is. And so I think that's something that maybe causes the idea that like, oh, I only like new games. I'm like, I kind of only have been playing board games since the new times. So that's, where I'm at with that. So that's one of the reasons, like, I don't know if I'm cult to the new, just that like, that's how long I've been playing board games. Another thing is, this is just me, board games are better now. Like, they are objectively better on average. Like, the average, the mean of board games is higher than it's ever been. And I think we're seeing it continue to go that way. There's more innovation. People are flipping, twisting things up more rapidly. There are more board games, period, every year now than there ever have been before. And so it's kind of like, yeah, like, board games are just, they're doing more things now. So I'm like more intrigued by newer stuff than older stuff, because a lot of times newer things are kind of remixing these things from the past. It doesn't mean I'm not down to play one of those older games. I think the things that pave the way for games of today are super important, and I want to play them. Give me, games from the past that I really ought to play in the description of this video. I really want to know what I should be playing, but I'm going to be drawn to newer games because such a big part of it's like discovery. I want to discover new stuff. Oh my gosh, there's all these new games coming out of Gen Con in a couple of weeks. Oh, I want to know, like, what are they going to do? What's going to be the thing I've never seen before? It's like, it gets so exciting. So I can't help but be cold to the new, because I love discovery. It's the best part of this hobby, I think, is discovering new games. Seeing something for the first time, being blown away by a new mechanism or a new theme, or the way you twist something up. So it's like that discovery. It's not that it can't be got from old games, but it happens all the time, and we hear about it because it's in our face and stuff. So like, I can't help but be drawn to that. So I just want to pose the question, is being cult of the new really all that bad? Is it a thing that we should wield as like a weapon to sort of delegitimize people's lists and rankings? Like, that's one thing I've said before. People say like, every game you like on this top 10s from the last 5 years. I'm like, what if I have played games for the last 30 years and I just think that the games from the last 5 years are literally the best ones? That's a thing. That could just be a thing. Now, it's not the case. I've only been playing board games the last 5 years, but I'm saying, like, it doesn't mean it's not a real list. So anyway, I want to know your thoughts on cult of the new. Are you a person that tries to stay away from things that are hot and new and stuff? Do you push against that? Do you think that's a problem? Do you embrace new games and stuff like that? Like, for me, I'm always excited to see new games, because it just means there's more board games, which means there's going to be more board gamers, which means life is going to be good. We're going to fix this planet through board games. That's just where I'm at. Let me know where you're at on the whole idea of cult of the new. And is it really all that bad? Is it the end of the world to like something that's a little bit shinier and newer than Cosmic Encounter? I don't know. You tell me, folks, in those comments below. Give this video a thumb up or a thumb down if you disagree with me. I'm down with that. We can all have different opinions here. Share this video. Let's get the discussion going. Cult of the new, is it a thing? Is it good or bad? I want you all to discuss it in those comments for me. I'm Mike Murphy, and just keep in mind, whether or not you like old seriously so old? Why is this thing so tan? Games or brand new, spiffy, shiny, silly, whatever games. The more meta, the more beta.